Nobel Laureate economist Harry Markowitz passed away last week at the age of 95. Markowitz is most remembered for turning the way Americans thought about investing on its head by introducing the idea of diversification. It became the basis for modern portfolio theory, which was fleshed out in his doctorate dissertation in 1952. He earned his PhD from the University of Chicago 2 years later after studying under another future Nobel laureate, Milton Friedman. That movement remains the way most advisors build portfolios for clients to this day. And the way Markowitz came up with that theory is a bit of a surprising one. Here's his good friend, noted index investor Mark Hebner on that origin story.
He was waiting to meet with his professor who was helping him decide what his PhD dissertation would be on. And he was sitting in the room with a stockbroker. And the stockbroker actually is the one that suggested that maybe he applies what he learned in mathematics to the stock market. Believe it or not, nobody had really done this. And so this is really the reason he gets this prize is he quantified these elements of risk, and he did so with what's called the standard deviation, which is really, that's a little confusing. People roll their eyes when you start talking about standard deviation, but think about how much do returns deviate from their average. And that's a quick way to think about it. And they do a lot.
Now, about 15 years after that dissertation came out, Markowitz founded hedge fund Arbitrage Management, one of the first firms to do computerized trading. Throughout his life, he also wrote or co-authored more than 15 books on investment theory and computer programming, and was involved in the development of a SimScript programming language used in simulations and communications network, and was arguably the genesis of the gaming world we know today. By the way, Mark Hebner there thought Harry's insights, especially about risk, are still not fully incorporated into modern investing. To learn more, you can check out the website Mark has created called HarryMarkowitzInterviews.com. Markowitz is survived by 4 children, 1 stepchild, 13 grandchildren, and more than a dozen great-grandchildren. Rest in peace. The Exchange will be right back.